Day 2 of the Horizon League Swimming and Diving Championship. Well, we saw a few records fall in Day 1. Day 2 was no different. Oakland began the day 6 points up on the women's side, 6 points down on the men's side, but it was the Golden Grizzlies day as the events rolled on. In the women's 500 freestyle, Emily Zietlow of IU Indianapolis is the queen of the event. She'd won the last 3. And while she would be pushed again by Miriam Frost, who's been her rival the last 2 years, Zietlow would triumph again, this time in record time, winning the women's 500 free for the 4th consecutive year. 3rd year in a row, Miriam Frost of Youngstown State finished 2nd. On the men's side, Jonas Cantrell has been the dominant force there. He had won the last 3 events, and he would do so again, making it 4 for 4 in his career, as Jonas Cantrell will take the men's 500 free for the 4th consecutive year. So dominance on display in the first 2 events. In the women's 200-yard IM, we'd see a dominance of a different sort. Jordan Ships has been a singular force on the women's side, very versatile. The IM is an event for versatility, and Jordan Ships would triumph, winning it for the 2nd consecutive year. Olivia Koniak from Youngstown State was a close 2nd, but no one could chop Jordan Ships in the 200 IM. On the men's side, Jack Weichen Oakland entered with 5 Golden Grizzlies in the competition, an overwhelming force. And Jack Weick, who's the favorite entering, the reigning champion, will live up to that moniker, winning going away in a strong showing for Oakland in yet another of the men's swims on the day. In the women's 50 free, the reigning champion was Gracie Shelf, a junior of Cleveland State. She is the quickest in the pool, and she would be yet again. Gracie Shelf would cruise on her way to victory. A little bit of a tight one, a little battle there with Janelle Schultz and crew, but Gracie Shelf, 2nd year in a row, giving the Vikings something to roar about at the top of the podium. On the men's 50 freestyle, open competition, no reigning champion returned to the pool. Charlie Brown was the fastest qualifier, and the junior Golden Grizzly, among all that white water, would back it up, winning his first ever 50 freestyle in a three-peat, a 1-2-3 finish for Oakland, all atop the podium. On the diving well, the women's 1-meter diving competition, Elena Shalafo was the champion back in 2023, didn't win it in 24, had a phenomenal 4th dive, but a misfire gave her teammate Victoria Sanders the opportunity and the lead entering the final dive. Shalafo needed to hit a home run, and she did. A dive over 55 points, which put her 3 clear of her teammate Victoria Sanders, and a Oakland 1-2 on the 1-meter diving board. In the relays to finish off the day, the women's 200 free, it was, to rinse and repeat, Oakland the favorite. They entered in the 3-time defending champion. But as the race rolled on, an unlikely upset was brewing, with the Milwaukee Panthers inching ahead at the very end and sealing the deal. Milwaukee takes the women's 200-yard freestyle and closes the gap in the overall standings. On the men's 200 free, this one, the favorite, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, who set the record last year, would do it better. They would win going away in record time to close the day with a new Horizon League record in the 200 free relay, and yet another triumph for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies as they top the podium for the 2nd consecutive year. It was a great day for the Golden Grizzlies. On the women's side, they have a 44-point lead on Milwaukee, and you can see the rest of it: Youngstown State, Cleveland State, IU Indy, Green Bay. And on the men's side, a bigger lead over IU Indy and crew. 80-plus points for Oakland. IU Indy in 2nd, Milwaukee 3rd, Cleveland State 4th, Youngstown State 5th, Green Bay and Northern Kentucky. Day 3 begins the prelims at 10 a.m. and the championship rounds at 5:30 on Friday at the IU Auditorium.